Hi guys, GloryHunter back with another game haul. So I have that time off for my birthday and we took another trip after last week's video to Swindon. A couple of days later, we had a rest day. We went over to Birmingham, which isn't that far from us. We actually went on the bus because we got some cheap tickets. It's about an hour and a half journey there, so it weren't too bad. I am gonna confess, I suppose, we did initially go over for the Pokemon hunt. Obviously the exclusive Pokemon from Australia, Genghis-Khan, has been sighted over in Birmingham for a limited time, so we went over to go get one of them instead of travelling to Australia, although that's something we want to do. And obviously picked up a few unknowns and other bits while we're there as well. But we did, obviously, while we're over there, do a bit of shopping and obviously hit the charity shops, the CEX obviously, and just had a look around what else they had. So it was a good trip, good day out. We started off hitting a charity shop not long after we'd walked around a bit, so we actually managed to get a couple of bits from that. I think it was a Salvation Army one. But yeah, they actually had quite a few games and quite a lot of OG Xbox, and we like our OG Xbox. So we picked up three, all $1.99 each. So our first one, Need for Speed 2, or Need for Speed Underground 2. So $1.99. You'd have to bear with me, I have almost dislocated or broken my thumb in training, so opening this case is going to be a bit of a nightmare. But there we are. And it also came with... thumb's killing me. The 2-month trial, unused again. All these games with unused trials. But the manual's in really good condition, so good start. Then a series of games which I never played myself, but I've heard nothing but good things from. Not much of a skater either, or at all. So something, like I said, I never really got into. But it's supposed to be good games. Tony Hawk's Underground. So we'll give it a blast, and if it's any good, pick up a few more. There we go. One more off the list. And a game which I picked up straight away. I have the first two on the original PlayStation, and I've said before I'm not much of a driving fan, but these games I really did like. Any rally games, and this is V-Rally 3. So I've never played this one. Like I say, I have the first two, really enjoyed them, so really looking forward to playing this on a more dated console with better graphics and what have you. And there we are, our full box. It has a registration card there in the back as well, so it's all complete. So really happy to have that one, and we're going to be playing that at some point. So yeah, looking around a bit more, doing a bit more poke hunting, we came across the CEX. And it was kind of outside down one of the main streets. Walked in and was just like, whoa, this is probably one of the biggest open floor CEXs I've witnessed, I've ever been to. So I've got some footage for you guys to see. If you've seen any bigger CEXs, let me know, and we'll probably go check them out. But yeah, it was all on one floor, but it was a massive open space. So here's some footage of that for you. So a quick sweep of the store. We start here with the Vita games and the PlayStation games. As you can see, it's opening up. We've got our Xbox 360 games doubled there in the middle, and some OG Xbox on that one. Then all your PlayStation 4 and 1s over there. And just down this area, we've got your Wii and DS games just in them first couple of shelvings, as well as the PlayStation 2 games. And here's a higher view of that. So all your glass cabinets, all your bits in just there. Coming over there's your PS2 games just there with your Wii games and things like that. Obviously all your DVDs and Blu-rays up where I'm standing, and a few bits in the cabinet, a bit more retro stuff here, your 64 stuff, your Super NES. I think there's a couple of PlayStation 1 games coming up as well. A couple of decent titles, got some Ocarina of Time there, boxed and unboxed. There's one PlayStation game. Got some Mega Drive stuff. And there's our PlayStation games as well. Shido Blade. And a few consoles, a nice orange 64 there, 130 quid, and the Pikachu as well. Super NES, and some handhelds. So yeah, a massive place, or massive space for games. Big selection, a lot of duplicate stuff, so like there was a whole kind of shelving unit of just Call of Duty, like one type of Call of Duty. Obviously everyone's getting rid. But yeah, I found some really good stuff. Did find the Yu-Gi-Oh game on the original Xbox, which someone had commented on my video last time. It was only 12 quid, so the price has dropped a bit. It didn't have anything inside the case. Obviously I took it up just to ask, you know, has it got its manual and the cards that come with it. It's supposed to be 3 cards. Didn't have any. No cards, no manual. So left it. Was not picking it up for that price without even a manual. I think that was the only other one. The only other one I picked up, that was one of the games, sorry, I picked up that didn't have its manual, but they had the manual in the back. So we got a selection of games, and let's see what we picked up. So first of all, we got our manual for Mindjack, which we picked up in the last video. So that is now complete. And looking through the OG, which there are quite a few of, we managed to get a few titles. So the first one for 2 quid, Armed and Dangerous. Been looking at this for a little while. It looks like a lot of fun. So it looks like a third-person kind of shooter game with some just outrageous kind of weapons. So on here it says the 17 outlandish weapons like the Topsy-Turvy, the Vindaloo rocket launcher, the world's smallest black hole, and the land shark gun. Now there is a picture on the back in the middle here, see if you can see, with sharks coming out of the ground. So I'm guessing that's the gun. That just looks mental. Cannot wait to play this game. It does look a lot of fun. If you played it, let me know. Then more of a case replacement I picked this up for. It was only 50p. I had the game but only the disc. So I wanted obviously the full set. It's the Brian Lara game. Yeah, not really interested. But it had a couple of manuals in there as well. So the spare disc I had has now got a manual. I can put it in a case, it just needs a sleeve. So I can pass that on. Not going to get for it really, but we have a full one. And then I realised as I picked it up for a case replacement, it actually has a Brian Lara sticker on. So I'm going to keep that in that case, so I don't want to get rid of that sticker. Did I show you the disc on this? Can't remember if I showed you the disc on that one. So that's the Armed and Dangerous disc. The manual's perfectly flat and brand new as well, so that was really good. Yeah, most of these are in pretty good condition. There's only one that's not. And then a game that a lot of people have raved about. It's an exclusive game, so another one of them knocked off. £2.50. I have one version of this game on the PS2, or like a sequel. It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So I heard a lot of good things for this. Again, it's not a show I ever watched, and I don't know why. I like a lot of the actors that were in it, and the music was pretty cool. The premise of it was pretty cool. Just never watched it. Don't know why. So there we are. If you did watch it, if I watch it now, is it going to be a bit cheesy and a bit naff? I don't know. Let me know. I might check it out, go back to it. But yeah, it's supposed to be a really good game, so looking forward to playing that one as well. Then one, obviously, like I say, anything under £1, we're picking it up. So for 75p, Midnight Club 2, Rockstar game, all complete. Yeah, not much more to say about that one. And the only one with a bad case, which I was going to swap for that Brian Lara, but I'm now not going to because of that sticker, so we'll get another case replacement for this, was Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Do like me some Mortal Kombat. This is the one that didn't have its manual, but they had it in the back, so I could complete it. So I got it for 2 quid. There we are, all finished. It's got a few new characters on this one. All characters have like 3 kind of move sets they can choose between. It's not one I've played yet, so looking forward to getting into it. Yeah, who doesn't like Mortal Kombat? Then a game I actually know nothing about, I've never seen before, I've never heard of, so I had to pick this up. 2 quid, Seablade. You ever heard of it? Do you have it? Is it any good? Let me know. There we are. Manual's in great condition, and it's a really thick, chunky, weighty manual as well. I don't know if you can make that out on the camera, but yeah, it's a really good manual. So, know nothing about this. Don't know what kind of game it is. I think maybe a flightish sim, doing things. I don't know. Let me know if you have played it. And the last game we got from there, a game I have seen a few times. There's 2 of them. This is the sequel, so I need to get the first one before I can start playing this. I have given it a bit of a blast to test it out. Looks pretty good. $3.50. and it's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger 2, the Bush Rescue. There we are, all complete. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun, kind of a, I don't know, I want to say Crash Bandicoot type game. It does have an extras mode, and as well as the game, it has a kart racing game as well, so it's all in one. So that's a great idea, and can't wait to try that out. But yeah, a third person adventure-y platform type game. Looks a lot of fun. And add that to the collection, so a lot more OG for that collection building up. I did look around and ask about Dreamcast games. They had none in this CX. They didn't even have one Dreamcast game. And I'd looked through all the other consoles. There was just nothing that caught my eye. Just, yeah, PSP games, they only had a handful, and I'd either got them or didn't want them. There was the other God of War that I wanted, but it was the Essentials version, and I want the full version, so didn't pick that up. And yeah, it was just a little bit of a letdown for how big it was and how much stock they had. I don't know if it's because of how big my collection's getting. I'm getting most of the stuff I want now, other than getting the full collection for the OG. Yeah, I'm not coming across stuff, and I don't want to get into another console yet until I've either finished this set or fully fleshed out the sets I've already got. I don't want to go too mental. Obviously, I do want to start collecting for the NES and the Super NES and the 64 at some point. Yeah, I'm just trying to deal with what I've got at the moment. Like I say, we're pushing 1,000 games now anyway, so I'm sorting the room out, getting space for stuff before I start adding more into that collection. But there is one more thing to show you guys. It is game related, but it's not a game. So like we had in the last video, I picked up one of those mystery minis from game, the retro arcade machines. Well, we looked in the game there, and they had loads of them. So they had a big box, it was all full, with all the different arcades. So I wanted to try out my kind of thoughts on it, that maybe the arcade is what the pop will be. So obviously we picked up our Centipede one and got the Centipede in it. So we found some more, 5 more. So usually I save these for a pop video, but because it's a retro game related one, I wanted to share with you guys as well. So we found 5 different ones, different arcades. We got a Frogger one, we have a Dig Dug, a Pac-Man, a Miss Pac-Man, and a Q-Bert. So we'll start with this one. I've got it in my hand. So if my theory is right, this should have either Q-Bert or Coily, the enemy snake. So I've took the wrappers off already, just to make it a bit easier. Get in here. See what we have. It's going to be a nightmare to open with a bad thumb. Okay, yeah, so inside the Q-Bert box, we have Q-Bert. So it's looking good. That's a pretty cool big figure as well. So any retro fans out there, these are really worth picking up. They're really big and good quality. Let's stick him up there. What should we go next? Dig Dug's in front of me, so I tried Dig Dug. So again, if the theory's right, we should be getting one of the bottom 3, Dig Dug, and the 2 enemies. We got the Puka and the Frygar. Wouldn't mind the Frygar actually, quite like the dragony one. So like I say, these are nice boxes. They're in shapes of arcade machines with all the pictures and artwork from the game. So they look good as a shelf filler themselves, as a box. And obviously you get the bonus of the figure. And we have, in the Dig Dug box, a Dig Dug pop. We got the enemy, I've already forgot his name, Puka. So there he is. Pretty cool one again. Nice and big and chunky. And he sits just there. So in this theory, if it's going right, this Frogger one should just have Frogger in it. Because there's no other Frogger pops on the back. Let's have a look. If it does work this way, it's going to be great if there's a specific one or specific set you want to go for. You can just buy those arcade boxes. And yes, we have Frogger. There we are with his little suitcase and tie. Again, massive pop. Just great minifig. Great retro gaming memorabilia to have on your shelves for your games. There's our Frogger. Then we've got a Pac-Man and a Miss Pac-Man left. We'll start with the Miss Pac-Man because that's in front of me. So possible Miss Pac-Man and the Miss Pac-Man Ghost. We shall see. we are. Yeah, we have the Miss Pac-Man Ghost. Again, nice and chunky. Great figure. He's going to look awesome on the shelf. So our last box, we can either have Pac-Man or the Blinky Ghost. Wouldn't mind the Pac-Man to go with a ghost as well. That'd be pretty cool. Or we're going to get two ghosts maybe. Okay, we have the other ghost. So we have Blinky. So it looks like that is the theory. It has worked in 6 boxes now. So there we are. Out of the 12 pops, we do have 6 of them now from their relevant boxes. So for the other 6 that I need to pick up, another Pac-Man box to get Pac-Man, a Miss Pac-Man box to get Miss Pac-Man. Here we are. Another Q-Bert box to get the Snake. We don't need to pick these up anymore. 2 more Dig Dugs to get the enemy and Dig Dug. And then we need to look out for the Mega Man box to get the Mega Man. Now there wasn't any Mega Man boxes there. And I think this is because the display box it comes in has 12 of these arcade boxes in it. Now I think there's only 1 Mega Man per box, 1 Centipede per box, and then multiples of the others because there's obviously more figures to collect. And if everyone else has worked out this theory that you get what's in the box, everyone wants the Mega Man, and because there's only 1 box, it's going to go straight away. So I think that one's going to get quite rare, but we'll be looking out at every game we go in now for these, and as soon as we find a Mega Man box, I'm picking that up for the collection as well. As well as trying to get the others. Won't mind a full set of these. They're, like I say, really good big figures and great retro stuff for the shelving, just as fillers. So if you're interested, hit the damn game. I think they're $5.99 each, but well worth it. They look awesome on the shelf. Yeah. So that was our trip down or up to Birmingham. There was one other shop we popped in. I think it was a entertainer, it's like a kiddie shop, but we went to look at the board games and we found this. So a nice Mario Monopoly set as well, keeping an eye out. It did only have 4 pieces and said up to 4 players. Now the other Monopoly sets that say 4 players still have 6 pieces in. And I was thinking, why the hell have they not got a Luigi and a Toad? That just makes perfect sense for your 6 pieces. So, I don't know, bit of a shame, but if you're interested, that's a thing as well, so also something to look out for. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video guys, please hit us with a like, it means a lot. Subscribe for future videos, got a lot more coming as usual. Every week and bang out a video. We're always picking something up or I've got something to show you. So it's nice for your feedback as well. So hit me down in the comments for any feedback. Do you like the look of these pops? What about the games I've picked up? Do you have any of these? Is there any good ones there? Let me know. Obviously we're going to be picking up Tat as well as good stuff to complete this OG Xbox set. We're banging away at it. We're getting loads of cheap games. It's a great system to collect for. So yeah, hopefully you'll see you in the next one guys. You take care. I'll catch you later.